Okay, so today I'm gonna tell you the exact strategy to get the worst deal when you're buying a home. Okay, I'm kidding. Nobody really wants the worst strategy, but let me tell you what the worst strategy is, because surprisingly, and a lot of buyers are using it now, they don't necessarily have a rhyme or reason. They just look at their agent and they say, hey, the home's been on the market 2 weeks, 2 months, whatever. Let's just make a crazy low offer. Now, is there a time that you could potentially make a crazy low offer just cause? Like maybe you have the data for it, maybe you don't. Sure, there are times homes have been on the market for a really long time, and in fact, when your buyer agent calls the seller's agent to talk to them, they're like, please bring us any offer. The seller has expressed, bring any offer. Yeah, we're going to Vegas, baby. Throw those numbers out there, just make whatever offer, see if it sticks. If it does, we're all lucky, right? But most of the time, a seller is going to be emotional. And what we have learned about sellers over the years is that when you present an offer that is not rooted in any real data or reasoning, they just get offended. And even if, say, a seller would have been willing to sell for $10,000 off asking price, maybe they have told their agent that, okay? Now all of a sudden you make a really low offer and they tell their agent to tell your agent, I reject their offer. I don't even want to counter it. I want to have nothing to do with it. Tell them thank you, but no thank you. So now you're not getting any response, even though the seller's agent knows they would sell for $10,000 less. Or they counter back, tell them I'll take $1,000 off or $2,000 off because they are upset at this juncture. So when you are looking to make an offer, most of the time, except for those rare circumstances I described, you're going to have your agent do the homework, do the data, figure out where this home should be priced. Is there something you can leverage? Like maybe all the other homes you've looked at, they look just like this one and they were the same size and in the same location, but they had a new roof. They had a new heating and cooling system. So when you make your offer, you make a lower offer, but you say, hey, listen, Mr. Seller, I really want to give you the offer that you want, but I don't want to be upside down and make a bad investment. And every other home that I've looked at, they've had a new roof and a new HVAC, and yours is old as dirt, and I'm going to have to replace it. So I need to insulate for that by either asking for closing costs or making a lower offer off the purchase price. Or maybe a home has been sitting because maybe it's a scenario where property values have gone down. And so you tell the seller, listen, I know you want this amount of money. It makes sense. I'm not trying to rob you here, but when your home first came on the market, I know that you were basing your price on sales from 6 months before that. And the market was hot then and the values were higher then. But in our last 6 months, we've seen a major shift, and now here's what buyers are paying for similar prices. So I don't want to be upside down. I understand if you can't take my offer, but here's why I'm making this offer. Sellers do really well when they understand why you're making a certain type of offer, especially when it makes sense and it's backed by data. So your strategy for getting the best deal, have your agent do the research, make an offer that lines up with the current economy and current buyer behavior, and see sellers make you a great deal.